Now let's go to the image that I wanted to talk about. It's actually I can't really say the last video on the image series, but I think with this video we might be done with this stuff, because there is so many examples, but the fact is just let everything go, you know what I mean? Just be someone who's not even in this world. Be someone who's here visiting, you know what I mean? Can you hear the birds? So be someone who's not... Ooh, one got really loud. Be someone who's not even from here, you know? Be someone who, let's say, comes from far away and came to this place and doesn't belong here, but he's just looking around what's going on, you know? And he's paying attention to every single small thing that people do, you know? Because that one is interested in this life here, you know? In these beings called humans. What's deep down inside of them. You know, all the deepest desires. Which is in fact anyway the only one. Which one it is, you'll find out. Now, it's this image, you see, that I said that it's also the financially prosperous, financially successful humans or members of this society that fall for. It's one really, really famous image, you know, really famous, really popular, and really attractive, you know. So the image is, do you remember all sorts of billboards and brochures and flyers and commercials that sell homes? You know, homes. What is a home? Okay, they're selling houses. Is house a home? If you have a house and you're alone inside the house, yeah, you can be happy. It's nice to be alone. It's nice to have peace, to do whatever you want, anytime you want it, however you want it, you know. But home is actually, you know that statement, home is where your heart is? So it's, you know, the walls really do not determine our homes, you know. Home is somewhere where you feel that you belong, where you feel cozy, comfortable, where you feel protected, safe. And there might be walls, yeah? But can walls love you? Can walls pay attention to you? Can walls give you energy? The energy they can give you somehow. Actually, they're giving it to you because they're part of mineral kingdom. But you see, the commercials, they always show you a nice house, and right beneath that image of the house you'll see a very happy family, very happy looking, because we're talking about the images. You'll see dad, and next to him is gonna be his wife, and then they're gonna have 2 or 3 children, you know, and all of them will be really smiling, and all of them will be very close to one another. Because home, you see, if you're buying a home, you're not gonna buy a home because of the walls, you know. That's what you might think, as we was talking about cards. But in fact, you're gonna buy a home because the image, you see, the image of unity that is deep down within you, you know, that you belong to someone and that someone belongs to you. You know, no matter you want to have kids, you want to be married or not, that subconscious desire within you to have a home, to be accepted, you know, to be loved, no matter if you don't understand what it means to be loved, you know, no matter if that love is not really love, it's not perfect, it's more conditional than unconditional. But you see, that image is attractive because you want that, you know what I mean? No matter whether you admit it or not, you want that, you know, that happiness. And that happiness you don't want to have alone, because alone it's kind of like, is that happiness? You know, you get bored, you get lonely. You need someone to play with, you know. You need someone to say something from time to time to you. You need someone who smiles, you know. You need to hear some laughter. You need to hear some screaming, you know. So maybe also from time to time you need to have some conflict, you know, because it's natural. Not to fight, you know, not to break everything, you know, but someone to show you who you are. But when you know, because I'm not saying that this is what everyone is buying, because some people, or I would say rather some spiritual entities in human bodies, they already understand those things. But this video is not, actually trying to reveal that to them. This is a video which talks to the certain audience. This, for them, I would say it's only a reminder, but in general, this video is for someone who does not understand why they are so attracted to have a certain house that is in the commercial. They're not really, they subconsciously they have this wish. Oh, I want this house. But they don't know that they want this house because they see a nice, happy family next to the house. Because that's what really the home should be about. I mean, you don't need to buy a house for yourself or some luxury house for one person. You need it? Not really. You don't need so much space, Well, one thing that I said, it's that these commercials always show you that. Maybe they don't show you in the same way, and that's why maybe you're not even aware of it. You know what I mean? Sometimes there are some commercials that someone tells you, yeah, they show this, and you're like, oh, you're serious? I haven't seen that. I haven't noticed that. You know what I mean? But then you look at it again, and you're like, oh yeah, it's true. So, I mean, it's not in every commercial. It's not always a picture. Sometimes just moving things, and you see a house, and then you see a family, very happy family, running around the house and playing, just to give you the idea of what you're gonna have when you have such a house, this happiness, this unity. And this image, you see, they target at very financially successful individuals, or actually single businessmen, businesswomen, because it's like cars, if they have such a home, subconsciously the image says to them, you will have this unity, this happiness. You will have someone to share all this with, you know what I mean? And these people, they desire all this unity, this trust, this security, this home, this protection, this shell, you know what I mean? It's a shell. A home is a shell. They desire that even more because they live in a very cold world where money sets the rules and the greed, so they're looking for the opposite. They're looking for this warmth, you know what I mean? They're looking for this, what home gives you. So that's okay. But that's the image, you see, it's one of the images, and it's a very strong image because it really plays on the emotions, you know what I mean? Even more than only self-esteem, like cars and technology. This is a home, man. This plays on the emotions, the deepest emotions of your heart. And you spend fortunes to have that. Fortunes. That's why people spend millions of dollars and millions of all sorts of currencies to have such homes. Because it's not only about the walls, you see. I know people with nice homes, but they don't want to be there because they have no one in their home,